There we go. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to some more Silksong. You know, I was very nearly too late for the stream today. I decided for some reason to go on a run before the stream. And I almost didn't make it. I just came out of the shower, so I'm a bit moist at the moment and my hair is wet. Like, I didn't really have time to properly dry myself, but hopefully that's fine. I don't think it's that noticeable at all even. So yeah. Okay. We are back. And we are in jail at the moment. We don't have any clothes on our dear Hornet. We don't have any crests or... I guess we have silk. So that's the one thing we still have at our disposal. But other than that, we are completely devoid of any and all skills. Oh, I guess we do have like these things surrounding the silk icon. The needle in and the claw line and the swift steps and the whatevers. But other than that, we're completely boned. So our strikes are just punches. We still have the diagonal like down hit. And yeah. So I'm very curious about what we're actually gonna encounter here in jail. Because I assume that we are gonna do like fight the boss fight or an arena fight or something of the sort. Given our lack of tools. You know, just to like mix it up a bit. So that's a bit exciting. So I guess without further ado, let's just explore the jail and we'll see what we can encounter here. First and foremost, we see like a dead corpse. Ah, okay, we get a map. Yes, thank you. Okay, so what do we have to work with here? The slab. Appropriate name for a jail. Okay, so we can go down. I assume you need to like open a hatch or something. But other than that, the only way forward is going up. Okay, let's see if we can head back to Grendel here. Oh, is that his name? Grindel. Oh, almost. For some reason, I don't really like remember any of the NPCs. Like not just in Silksong, but also in the first game. It could be because like there's no like proper voice acting. I mean, the creatures, they do make noises and stuff, but it's just, you know, gibberish. They don't actually talk. So maybe that's one of the reasons why I don't remember NPCs. But okay, so we need another key to get down here. The heretic key. We only have the what key? We have the key of indolent. So appropriate names for prisoners, I suppose. But yeah, it could be the lack of voice acting, perhaps. It's a theory. But I have... No, I did not mean to click that. But I have, of course, played other games without any voice acting. And I have no problem, like, recognizing... Or remembering, rather, those NPCs. Madman Seven, Communist Smeagol, welcome! Hello, hello! How's it going? How many times have you prestige in Arc Raiders at this point? Or have you... Okay, so many damn traps. Okay, we're fighting an arena fight. Oh, we can actually use the trap to our favor here. I guess that's one way to like offset the lack of tools, but first and foremost I need to not die to the traps myself. There we go. Oh, I only have one health left. Okay, bad start. I literally walked into every single trap in that room and then I started the arena fight. So that wasn't good. But how was your weekend, Commodore Smiggle? Hope you were good. How was my weekend? What did I do this weekend? I'm trying to remember. Still not done it yet. Mainly because you can only do it during Windows Open every couple of months. Wait, what? Next one is in February, I think. Really? I don't exactly know what that means because I haven't really played Arc Raider before. But I assume that that's, you know, like a hype event, right, in the game. So like everyone is gonna gather up and try to prestige. Oh, you can enter here. And my weekend was good. How was yours? I think it was good. As I said, I'm trying to remember what I actually did. I don't think I did anything in particular. I played D&D as I do like every weekend. We like play online with our group. I think I did something else during Saturday that I'm just not remembering. But I did a lot of like Warhammer painting actually during this weekend. I'm not playing any games at the moment off stream, so I'm kind of struggling to find things to do. So like miniature painting has been like a big part of how I spend my times nowadays, which I guess is good because it's a bit like different to like, well, playing games as I usually do. And for anyone who has like played Warhammer before, okay, any miniature games, one of the hurdles you always have to like get over is actually getting paint on your miniatures, assuming you do want to paint them. I haven't played D&D in years, really. But, okay, come to Smeagol. Now I'm gonna dig deep into your lore, okay? If I remember correctly, and please correct me if I'm wrong here, if I remember correctly, one thing that you like to do, or used to like to do, is actually... Oh, they activated the trap and killed themselves. I mean, that's one way to beat the arena, let's go. But yeah. You usually played Neverwinter Nights, didn't you? Neverwinter Nights 1 on like RP servers. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I might be misremembering here. So, at least I get the feeling that you might used to, or like... I guess you have like some interest in D&D. Maybe. Again, I don't want to put like words in your mouth, so please correct me if I'm wrong here. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, so I can't use my grappling hook, but I guess I can just use normal jumps like that. Okay, it is a bit strange to do some platforming now that we're in jail and we don't have any of our tools, and we just got the grappling hook, or whatever it's called. And I haven't like oh wait, I can probably steal Pogo. No, I cannot. Never mind. So, and I can't even like float as I usually do. Now this is actually quite difficult. You have great memory. I mainly played with Neverwinter Nights RP, but I also used to do it in person with my housemates like 4 years ago. Ah, cool. Alright, so I was right. Like the interest does exist, at least to some level. You know, when it comes to like RPing and video games, I know that it's very common to do so in like GTA Online, because there are like RP servers and stuff that people can play on. I know that what is it called, like No Pixel or Neo Pixel or something like that. I might be wrong on the name, or something Pixel. It's a very like popular like RP server, and I have like watched streams of people like doing RP in GTA, and it's sometimes extremely fun to watch. But when it comes to like RPing in video games, the only like experience I have personally is like from World of Warcraft, like RP servers. And before I continue to say anything, I need to do a big disclaimer here. I'm not talking about like Goldshire RP, okay? That's a whole different story. But yeah, like in World of Warcraft, there are like mods where you can like basically craft a character sheet with like inventory and like personality traits and like other things of that nature. But I couldn't really get into it, to be honest. Like I did like play on the the biggest EU RP server called Argent Dawn, and I you know I did some adventures and stuff with other people. But yeah, it's not really the same. I think maybe I did it wrong, or maybe like just traditional TRPG is more my style. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see if we can do this without dying. Okay, I only have 1 health left, so I'm playing this super safely. Hey all, hi Locos, welcome. Oh, hi Locos, question for you. A topic that came up. Do you play any like TTRPGs or like play like on any like RP servers on like video games? Like any video game, doesn't matter which one. Because I personally actually play a lot, well, I say that, once a week I play TTRPGs with my group. And not only like D&D, we play all manner of games, but D&D is, you know, the one game that most people are familiar with. Wait, what? Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. Have you played it? Or do you know of it? Or have you any interest in it whatsoever? Okay, I don't have the compass, so it's a bit tricky to know where I am. I think I'm like in the void, like basically on top of the bench. Maybe. I think I want to go up, right? Rather than down. I'm still, like, we've just entered the jail, right? So, or the dungeon, the slab. So I don't really know where anything is at the moment. I'm just exploring. Apostate. Okay, so there are 2 more types of keys you can get. And this is like the roof, and we can't progress in this direction. I guess we can jump over to the left side. Yes, we can. Oh, tabletop RPG, yes. No, I haven't really played any actual tabletop game. Just the video game version like Baldur's Gate. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, it is a very, like, niche thing to get into, because you like need to be aware of that, you know, that it even exists in the first place. Heritage, yeah, we don't have this key. And then B, you like need to find people to play with. And those are actually quite large tasks to overcome. But I do get the feeling that TTRPGs aren't being like more popular nowadays. But you know, okay, I do have this key. But I can definitely be wrong. You know, this is the modern day of the internet, right? So all of us are like stuck in our own like echo chambers, right? So who knows what's real? Okay, so I think I've just... Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the bench and heal up. I basically have walked in a circle right now. Okay, I'm gonna retrace my steps and see if I can get further up top. So I went into here, and I assume I do not have to like fight the arena again, because that would be very rude. Exactly. What TTRPGs do you play? I started off with Dungeons and Dragons, and I think that's very like common for basically everyone. It's like the first MMO you play. It's very like for most people it's very often like World of Warcraft, right? And the first like FPS is usually like Counter-Strike or Call of Duty, right? There are these like products, right, that dominate their respective genre, right? Hello, Soup of Week, welcome. Question for you, Soup of Week. Have you played any TTRPG, as in tabletop role-playing games, or anything of the sort? But yeah, so given that there are like these games that dominate different genres, right? Ah, come on, this is really tough. Those are usually like the games you start off with. So I started off with Dungeons and Dragons, and I think I have most experience with Dungeons and Dragons myself. However, our group rather, have branched out to other games. I haven't. Okay, cool. Is that something you would be interested in, or like have looked at, or yeah? Do you have any like concept of if that's something you would like to try or would be interested in? I have a cousin who is really into Vampire the Masquerade. Ooh, that's a game I haven't played myself, but it is a game I really want to play. Cause I have played the video games, both Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines and Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, and also like an offshoot game called Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song, I think. So it's a universe I really quite like. Oh, damn it. Okay, this is gonna be quite a tricky like platforming sequence, I think. But yeah, I played a bunch of games. The game we're currently playing with a group is called Daggerheart. It's actually when it released, it was quite popular, I think, and it was considered by many to be like a true competitor to Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not sure if that's truly the case, to be honest. But it is fun in its own way. It definitely has some problems. I could go on a huge rant about Daggerheart, actually, what I like and what I don't like, because I have very strong opinions in both directions. I'd be up for trying. Seb, are you offering to be DM? I mean, maybe. Wouldn't that be like a cool like follower goal or like sub goal or something like that? I'm not sure. Did you play Vampire the Masquerade Redemption? The oldest VTM video game, I think. I have heard the name. If you try it, I'll join. Okay, it's good to know. It's good to like figure out the interest for these kind of things. But yeah, I've heard the name Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. I've not played it. Well, I don't even think I've like seen any like gameplay of it. Okay, let's see. How do we do this? Oh, I have an idea. Yes, just like that. Just like that. I'm not sure if I can actually dare to get the cocoon, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip it, just to be safe. It's not like I'm losing any money. Like, we're completely broke now that we're in jail. Trying to break out. Okay, so now it's cold again. Before we actually get up there, let's actually look at the map to see where we're going. Okay, the map doesn't tell us anything. We haven't explored that area yet. Okay, never mind. Doesn't do anything for us. Alright, I guess we're just walking as fast as we can. Okay, alright, so there are skills. I do my best, man. I do my best. Okay, so there are these hotspots outside. So here we can wait and strategize. I'm gonna try to not do any fighting if I can get around it. Because we don't have any crests. We don't have any tools. Like, we are... Oh. Okay, there's a hotspot here. Yeah, we're completely broke when it comes to, like, good weapons and stuff. This is kind of like a stealth section, I realized. Trying to like avoid the enemies and just get by. Alright, there's a pressure plate there, okay. So I guess we're just going to the left here. Okay, running from hotspot to hotspot. Again, we have no idea where we're going. But it is a good thing, I think, that TTRPGs are a thing, because they have inspired video game RPGs. And video games RPGs are sometimes very often like the... Well, at least in my opinion, my favorite types of games. Okay, I basically didn't do anything. Okay, so I need to just be quick then. Run past these pressure plates, jump here, and just try to avoid this guy. Okay, now we're on the other side. And now we can jump down again. I have no idea why we want to go down again, but I assume the game will tell me. Okay, a bench. Now that's a reason to get back inside for sure. Alright, we saved. Let's keep exploring a bit. It definitely a very different tone, right, in the jail. There's no like real music to speak of. And the game is not really offering you any fights. More like platforming challenges. He's LARPing as Hornet. Dude, he's gonna stretch out my dress like crazy. Wait, can we jump down here? We can! Okay, is this gonna be like a boss fight? Okay, I guess there's no way to truly prepare here. We're just gonna jump down. Let's get to it. Oh, what the... Okay, I said it before. Hornet has some aura. Okay, we still have the Hunter Crest. There we go. One of the best fights in the game is here. Though you can't quite get it yet. Aha, okay. Oh, so you come back to the slab later. I like the fact that the enemies are kind of weak, because given that you have been struggling a bit without your weapons, it kind of feels good to like beat up some weak enemies, like for a change. Wrecked, yes. that was surprisingly brutal. The neck snap. Okay, and as I say that enemies are weak, I'm kind of dying. I shouldn't speak. I should never speak. Karma will get my ass every single time. It was this direction, yes. Are we gonna snap his neck every time? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But this music is actually quite good. Or maybe it's just enemy's so weak. Clip that. Okay, these big guys, they do a lot of damage. At least 2 bars, which to me is a lot of damage. Maybe I should actually save my silk for healing. I think I'm gonna farm these guys for some healing, if at all possible. There we go. There we go. No. There we go. Key of Heretic. But note that we're still not out of jail. We have our stuff again, which is very nice. But we're not out of this yet. But now we can switch around our gear a bit. Okay. Let's get back to our good friend the Wanderer. In Swedish is same word for this fly insect, also the word to fly. In Swedish it is fluga. And it's not the same thing as fly, as in, you know, the act of flying around. That would be flyga. So very close, but just one vowel that's different. However, let's put on this item. I'm trying to remember what we used to have. So I think Arnie preferred to have warding bell, but I think I wanna go with. What do I wanna go with? Maybe Weave Light, given that now we can sprint faster and stuff with our yellow items, as well as the Scuttle Brace, I guess. Yeah, now we can do this. I have no idea if this is good or not, but now we can do this. But the word for fluga does correspond to yet another word. The same thing as. Okay, I'm not sure what this is called in English, but. When you're wearing a tuxedo, you usually were wearing something around your neck. Not a tie, but like a little bow thing. That is the same word as, well, a fly in Swedish. Oh, we can see the exit actually. Coral chambers. A bow tie, yes, that thing. Okay, but we need. Let's see. Apostate, and we don't have. I assume. Hi Locus, you can decide if this is correct or not, but I assume at some point you're gonna get like the apostate key, like not in the dungeon, but like in another place, and then you're gonna remember that in the slab there was a key that I could use, maybe. Arnie, hello, welcome. Correct, yes. All right, so now I have the Heretic key. So with the Heretic key, I can probably get out of jail. But then we're gonna get the Apostate key, and then we're gonna go back. And I'm not sure who we're gonna defeat, but we're gonna defeat him. And according to Hilocus, there's gonna be a great fight later on in the slab. And I trust Hilocus. Arnie, how was your weekend? And as you can see, we are about to break out of jail. I'm just gonna explore this area real quick. We have been here before, I think. I'm not sure why it's not like filled out on my map. Whatever. Mark of the Heretic. We did just get the Heretic key. Use the thing. And here we go. I missed this sick cutscene where Hornet beats the crap out of those flies. I love the scene where she like snaps the neck of one of the guys like wearing her dress. And somehow immediately she equips her dress and her gear and stuff. It's a bit actually more brutal than I expected, but I like it. My weekend was good. Played some Skyrim and was chilling. Nice. Do you have like any goal for your Skyrim campaign, or just chilling, having a good time? Maybe you can play Hilocus's mod at some point. Or Or something. Okay, so there is a fast travel point if you go down here. Just replaying because it will been a while. No challenge or anything. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Not everything like needs to be like a hardcore challenge or whatever, right? Oh! Ah, they... okay, they don't deal damage, but they do stick you around with their little goo. Let's see what we get here. Shard bundle. Fair enough. If someone stole my Dresden needle, I would react the same. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so if we go to the right, it seems like we're going to the Coral Shapers. But first, let's actually just unlock this fast travel area. There we go. Are these like other prisoners? I mean, they do seem like it, right? And we don't have the apostate key, unfortunately. Is this truly the way to the fast travel area? Okay, apparently so. Yes. Okay, let's buy this. Yes, we can just afford. I guess we don't really need to fast travel though, do we? I mean, maybe. There is one more thing I want to do in Act 1 actually, before we actually continue on exploring in Act 2 Citadel. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna use this this fast travel right now. Have you been outside? Outside the jail, you mean? No. We only do you mean going here? I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Cause Mount Faye, because yeah, okay, it's very cold there. I guess we can explore here. We haven't been here before. Okay, but we need to be quick about it. Oh, map plate is here as well. Yo. Yeah, I will explore for sure. Okay, then that's absolutely what we're gonna do. But there is one thing I want to do in Act 1 before we actually continue on with Act 2. Child-wielding needle. How far wandering takes us. The cold air here bites through our shells as true as any blade. Warm yourself by my lantern while I call. I get the feeling that Chakra will be a boss at some point. Because we keep finding her over and over and over again, right? And at some point, maybe she will just test us and be like, okay, you're a warrior, I'm a warrior, let's just have a duel, right? Either that, or she's gonna betray us in some way, shape, or form. I do get the feeling that we are gonna fight Chakra at one point in the game. Can I add another thing to the Act 1 list? Yes, absolutely. You know, Arde, I rely on you quite a lot in this playthrough. On, you know, figuring out where to go and stuff. Farloom is a land of harsh extremes. Perhaps that is, in part, why the pilgrims have a culture of testing themselves against it so fervently. Perhaps, when I first encountered them, I had little respect for the weak, rag-bundled bugs. Too cowardly to even carry a weapon. But, Dundanku. Sometimes we judge too quickly. There is a subtle strength to them, though it's difficult for me to truly understand it. I do want this map. I want both of these maps. I don't have any markers. I'm not sure if I do need any more. You know, I should probably buy one marker in case I want to, like, discuss with you guys, right? As in, like, if I want to, like, highlight exactly what I'm pointing at on a map, then I can do it with a marker. I think that's actually a good idea. Alright, but I want to buy this first. Alright, so we need 80 gold, basically, to get the rest of what I want. Still have this. Oh yeah, this is just for silk. Markers do be useful sometimes, yeah. And at least now we're gonna have one marker that could help us out. So I'm gonna use the shell marker. And let that be that. Is there a point of buying more than one? I mean, I guess for your own sake, right? If you want one marker for, say, a bench and another marker for something else, then maybe. But of course, you do have pins for most of the things. Okay, so man, this game just grows and grows in size, but that's also very, very similar to the first game. Okay, so Mount Faye seems to be quite a large area. The amount of markers per type is limited. Aha! I didn't know that. Okay, that's another reason to buy more. For my challenge run in Silksong, where I play through the game without Mascot Player plus no quill to update map, I use the marker a lot. Okay. Alright, so there is a point to buy more types. That is good to know. That is good. Oh, okay, you take a lot of damage in the cold water. Got it. Oh, I thought you could... I thought you could jump on those ice blocks. And the family-friendly G, hello, welcome, welcome. We made it out of jail, friendly... Can't say your name. FFG. Can I use the abbreviation for your name? Nevertheless, we made it out of jail, but we are exploring these mountainous regions instead. Okay, I'm just failing with my button inputs here. Okay, I still am very, very, very bad when it comes to platforming. Ooh. Oh, I probably shouldn't destroy them. I missed the slab. Never gonna get the satisfaction from the cliffhanger. Oh no! I need to make it up to you in some way. So what is this? This is one of the toughest areas, but we're gamers here. We got this. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so I guess the point of Mount Faye is just to go up, up, up. And you need to be sort of quick about it, because you will freeze to death. Huh, okay. It's good that we have the extra recharge of silk equipped at the moment, because I feel I'm gonna need it. Okay, so it's one of... So jump there and jump left, and then we can climb here, and we are taking some damage. Oh, okay. Now we're taking damage rapidly. Okay, we're dying. We are absolutely dying. I need to be way quicker than that. Way, way, way quicker than that. If we're lucky, there will be like hotspots on the way. But if not, yeah, this is gonna take quite a while. I'm gonna do my best though. I'm gonna do my best. So jump, climb, climb, jump, climb, climb, dash, jump, do that, jump, do that, and hook, and that. Oh crap, I missed. That's not good. That's not good at all. And then we jump, and then we climb, we hit, I don't see the point, but then we do this, and we miss, and we do this again, and we miss again. Ah, I need a hotspot so so quickly, damn. Smart person that told him to equip the flint slate for the hidden thing. Not sure what you mean, but it wasn't intentional. Wait. The what? Oh! Oh, use it when cold. Oh, I had no idea. I had, okay. Good point. I didn't even think about that. Okay, yeah, it 100% was a coincidence. I am not that smart. I mean, you have seen me do puzzles, and you have seen me use pressure plates. Like, I can't figure that shit out. Okay, you don't really need it. But I do guess that things are gonna be a bit more simple now. Ah, okay. So there are hotspots on the way as well. Okay, good to know, good to know. Did you figure out what I said? Props to you. I mean, it is, you know, once you hear it, right, it's very intuitive. But yeah, I would definitely not think about it. Okay, so there's a, oh, okay. I fell down, but that's okay. Woo. Okay, now we can shit here for a moment, and then we can fail again. I have not quite figured out the grappling hook, to be honest. How did I make that? I have no idea. Okay, I need a hotspot if I want to save the tool. Yes, okay, I can. I just used it through my whole playthrough, so it was kind of by accident. Oh shit, he's at Mount Fair Air? Must have missed a few streams. Wait, weren't you here during live stream, Hollow Knight? First and foremost, welcome Hollow Knight. I'm happy that you're here. I don't remember. Nevertheless, you are very welcome. And to be fair, the progress I've made, I've not made on my own, right? I've had a lot of help. Okay. This is a very interesting area, like in terms of aesthetics. Last time I was here, we had just beat the last judge. Ah, okay. All right, yeah, we have done quite a bit in Act 2. You know, let me show you the map. So this is like a general overview, I guess, of how far we have gotten. We haven't like done that much in the Citadel, but we have unlocked a lot of areas. I guess that is the most important part. So the Grand Bellway, so that we can go back to Act 1, White Ward, and we have of course unlocked the little town there to the right where we rang a bell. But as you can see, the Cogwork Core and whatever else that weird symbol is that I'm focusing on right now, no idea what that's all about. I don't even know what Mount Faye is about, to be honest, but we're about to find out. I suspect you're not supposed to You're not supposed to go down, are you? Or maybe you are. Oh, maybe you are, actually. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, this is an enemy. Okay, they shoot lasers. They shoot lasers. They shoot. What kind of bug is this? What kind of bug is this enemy based on? I mean, I'm not sure what's happening on other places in the world, but I can assure you, we don't have these bugs in Sweden. Just FYI. If you have bugs that shoot lasers wherever you're at, then my condolences. We can go back to new after this. We kill 100 different bugs. Ah, the serial killer person. Okay, where are my wishes? Oh, here we are. Yeah, bugs are Falloom. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Man, at some point we do definitely need to go through all of these. But we'll get to that when we get there. So you have beaten the Cogwork Dancers. And so I must ask, what's your opinion on Robo-Insectoid Yaoi? To be honest, it was actually one of my favorite fights thus far, Hollow Knight. I basically loved everything about it, except I guess the difficulty. That's not to say that I beat it in one try or anything. I think I at least died. Okay, I'm dying here as well. I think I died like 3 times on the actual fight. Yeah, 2 or 3 tries. But the thing I really liked about, as you say, Robo-Insectoid Yaoi is it was a duo fight, but they fought in unison. So first they were synced up, and they struck like in different directions, so you have to like dodge them and stuff. But as the fight went on, they increased the tempo, which was really cool and really like appropriate, I guess, for the theme. Is it better to just walk in this direction, I wonder? So that was really cool. And of course at the very end they eventually fight out of sync, which makes the fight a bit harder. And I do also love the fact that they are supposed to be a duo, right? They are supposed to fight together. So once you kill one of them, you end up in the last phase of their presentation, of their dance, which is, the sad part, because one of them died and the fight gets really easy. I loved it. Yeah, and the music is really good as well. As I said, it's one of my favorites. It's one of my absolute favorites. Yeah, last phase is pure Sag, exactly. And I love that because it's so thematically appropriate. There are plenty of hard bosses coming that will make up for that easy boss, trust me. I look forward to it, absolutely. Okay, what is this? Sister Spider. If seeking commune with the creature atop this mount, take the climb above as a test, a challenge beyond even our setting. Upon that summit, gain a creature hailed, know it shall choose what gift to grant, with death as likely as insight. Huh. What a day. What's going on here? We are on a cold ass mountain, you know. And we are fighting bugs with laser cannons. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. But what's up with you? I get the feeling that something could have gone better today. I'm actually gonna climb in this direction this time. Aha, so you can... Okay, you basically get back to where we fell earlier, okay. We are playing Celeste. I mean, kinda. Oh, alright. Let's see if I can do this. Thus far, one of my weak points have definitely been the platforming. Especially lately, once we've got the grappling hook. Because I am really, really bad when it comes to using this thing. I should use it again then. But yeah, it's really cold up here, so you need to like worry about staying warm and stuff, which is very thematically cool. Let's chill here for just a second. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna find a heat spot. There we go. Does the tool only works when you start freezing? It doesn't reset it to 0 if I see it correctly. I have no idea about the mechanics. This looks like Celeste. It does, doesn't it? Especially with all the platforming as well. I haven't played Celeste myself, to be honest. I think I've said it before, but usually platformers isn't actually my cup of tea. Let's actually think about this situation. What are you supposed to do here? Because if you fall down, you're just gonna end up at the very beginning, so that's not good. Well, oh no, you need to... I think I know. I think I know. You need to go here, yes, because this is where we died last time. So yeah, so I haven't played Celeste, but as far as I know, it's a very beloved game. Alright, speaking of laser cannon enemies. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now it's Metro Dread. I mean, yeah, we have definitely we have definitely left the realms of Hollow Knight, that's for sure. We're facing bugs that are crystallized in ice and blobs with laser cannons. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this without messing up. Okay, nice. First part good. Okay, I can't really see where we're going, so I'm just gonna do a leap of faith. Bounce on this guy. Heat up. Okay, so you knock that thing down. Bounce on this guy. Heat. Good. Man, it's such a good advice about the fire weapon. That really saves us a lot of time. I'm not sure if they crystallize in ice. They seem to be in the ice. Yeah, okay, just be the ice. Well, in that case, it's a bit even... That's make it even more weird, right? Because when in our world do we see these bugs being ice? Okay, we made it to the other side. Nice. Okay, and it's warm here. And there's a bench to our bottom left here. That's definitely something we want. But first, let's get the money. I'm going to hate to do this in Steel Soul, but kind of have to. If I remember correctly, you have probably seen the name L Sword in the chat a couple of times. He told me that I'm not sure if he have completed the Steel Soul run or if he's just attempting it. But I'm pretty sure he's going for literally every achievement in the game. Are we supposed to go up here? Or are we supposed to go to the left? Huh. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't want to die until we get the bench. I'm gonna go here. Yes, yes. Okay, I need one of these in order to activate the bench. Perfect. Okay, now I don't really care where to go because now we have a safe spot. Perfect. And it's actually really quite important to refill our tool as well. Very nice, very nice. Classic Team Sherry putting bench after a hard platforming section. That's the way to do it. Otherwise, it would be just the frigid outskirts from Dark Souls 2. Horrible area. And the reason why it's so horrible is because there's basically only one bench in the entire thing. Now, how the hell do we do this? Oh, another breakable wall to the bottom right again. Oh yeah, you're right. More money. I'll take it. Now, where do you end up if you go here? Oh, okay. There's only one way, and that way is forward. Memory crystal. Now this is a new tool. Refractive stone with mnemonic properties. When taking damage, a memory of the bearer is formed of a crystal. The memory will shatter into sharp spines if an enemy comes in contact. Wait, what? Now this is really good. And let me explain why. If you suck at the game, like I do, and get hit a lot, then you're being rewarded with the memory crystal. Now this, I think, is a tool I'm gonna use during boss fights. Very nice. When I first did this, I didn't have any rosaries because I lost it, and no rosaries in inventory. Thankfully, there's this secret. Ah. Oh, why did I do that, by the way? Because I want to get back. A very nice find there, family of energy. Bear with me here, Seb. Alright. Team Sherry is located in Australia. Australia has a lot of bugs. What else does has a lot of bugs? The Hollow Knight universe. Thus, I concluded the Hollow Knight and Silksong are documentaries of the underside of Ari Gibson's couch. But that's just a theory. Oh, sorry, I accidentally unplugged my headset there. A game theory! Isn't it a video game theory? I agree. I mean, what is Australia known for? It's unique wildlife, right? So who are we to say that this game is unrealistic with its ice bugs and laser cannons? I mean, I don't live in Australia, right? I don't know. And I'm not arrogant enough to think that... Yeah, I'm trying to get to this thing, but I have no idea how. Not... Oh, no, for it has a freezing mountain. I mean... Maybe it doesn't have a freezing mountain for humans, but maybe in like the bug world, freezing mountains are just an everyday thing. I'm just saying, let's not discard any theories. Let's have an open mind about this and explore every single idea equally. Okay, I'm not sure why I went over those spikes. It didn't seem to do anything good. Ah, okay, so you're trying to just go up the slopes here. So let's put on some heat. Okay, we need heat right now. Imagine doing this without the heat source, and just like that we do find a heat source. Oh why? Okay, I wasted my last tool. I didn't see the light bulb. That's on me. That's on me. Let's face it. You're climbing someone's. You're climbing someone's freezer. Oh, it would be so fun. It would be so cool if you're climbing all the way to the top, and there you're finding like a frozen pizza or something, and you're like, what the hell? And in the bug world, the frozen pizza, that's, you know, the ultimate gift, right? Infinite amount of food for the chosen bug who have made the climb. It would be so fun and so appropriate as well. Oh, why? Okay, I think you need to do something like this, right? Because otherwise you're just gonna freeze to death. I am kind of already freezing to death. No! Okay. It's fine. We can do this. Frozen pizza boss at the top. Yeah. It reminds me of the cake in Portal. Yeah, it's something like that. First time I did this, I had not found the flint slate yet. Just needed to activate gamer mode. Lord Sword. I was glazing you a little bit before you got here. Because you're doing Steel Soul, right? A Steel Soul run of Hollow Knight, if I remember correctly. At least you... Either it is you're doing it right now, or you have done it already. I remember you're telling me. I better not hear you say it has pineapple. So you know it's evil. Oh man. If that's the case, I'm joining the evil side, by the way, because pineapple definitely goes on pizza. Prove me wrong. Or what is the meme? Is it prove me wrong or change my mind? Oh, that's the meme. Change my mind. There we go. I think 90% of people did this without flint slate for the first time because it's just unlikely to discover this. It's also like unlikely to just know that flintstone or flint slate can be used as a heat source. At least if you're me. Never heard someone be that right. Hell yeah. How am I gonna get back that cocoon? It's just in the worst possible place. Luckily we're not gonna lose that many rosaries, if I remember correctly. Nice. That's what I meant. Alright. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, we're gonna connect back to the first path there. Okay. Wait. Are we just returning back? I should not have used that. Ah, come on. Okay, I'm being bad. Currently doing 100% speedrun of Silksong for the achievement. I have done 100% Steel Soul run for... for the original Hollow Knight. Got it. Sieved, yes. That's my name. Nice, with some more healing. Do we have those bug things in your inventory to recover your stake? I didn't even think about that. I have one. I do have one. Luckily, we were able to, well, not die there. Oh, or maybe you mean the thing where you can get back your... Yeah, retrieve your cocoon after falling a battle. That is what you mean. You should use it when you're close to death. I don't have an item that I don't have an item that will give me back silk, but I do have an item that will give me back my cocoon. And I think I want to use this one because my cocoon is in a very troublesome place at the moment. Yeah, I'm actually gonna use it right now. Okay, we get 40 rosaries. I guess that's something. Your cocoons give you silk. Oh! Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so yeah, in that case I did kinda waste it then. Every area kind of looks the same. I'm like, have we been here before? Okay, let's heat up first. Okay, I need a heat source right now. Oh, break the wall! Oh! He's still locked into chat. Yeah, I'm just looking at the platforming. Oh, was there a hidden bench? Ah, that would probably explain it. Ah, damn it. We lost quite a lot of progress. Now this is just purely a platforming session. But yeah, as I'm like jumping and stuff, I am definitely trying to lock in. I'm floating too early. That's what I want to do. There we go. I'm just gonna reset. How do you see a wall of pillows in a frozen mountain and think not to hit it? I don't know. I mean, if you're climbing Mount Everest right now, family friendly G, and all of a sudden you see a bunch of pillows on the side of the wall, side of the mountain, is your first instinct to punch it? Because that would be based. Oh, come on. There we go. Classic Team Cherry give you a bench right of a difficult platform. Section strikes again. I mean, they do give it to you. They don't tell you that they give it to you. Oh, come on. Alright, you go to the left there. Oh, to the right, I mean. Ah! There we go. I would be at the bottom of the mountain after the first 10 seconds, so guys will never know. Fair enough. Oh. Whew. That don't tell you give you that bad. Fun fact, that happens more than once. Oh yeah, for sure. That makes me wonder, actually, and it makes me wonder, and I am very curious to hear your opinion about this. When it comes to Souls games or Hollow Knight or whatever, like games that uses these kind of checkpoints, right, in order to, well, save your progress, but also these checkpoints that once you rest, they reset the world with all enemies and stuff like that. Do you prefer it when these checkpoints are very common, such as in, for instance, Elden Ring? In Elden Ring, I feel like you never really have to, like, struggle to find a site of grace, like, close by. Or do you like it when it's more of a hassle to do a run back or to do like a platforming session or something like that? How generous do you think that bonfires, benches, sites of grace, stuff like that, how generous should a game be with those kind of mechanics? I don't really know myself. Which is why I'm kind of asking, because I am in two minds of this. The frigid outskirts in, I dislike run backs with a passion. I understand that completely. I understand that, because I was gonna bring up frigid outskirts in Dark Souls 2 as an example. It's like the run back from hell. It's like the one point in Dark Souls 2. Even if you haven't played Dark Souls 2, you can probably still relate to a run back that you have done that have been annoying, right? For me, it was frigid outskirts. It was hell to just do that run back over and over and over again. But at the same time, if I'm gonna play like a devil's advocate here, it also gives frigid outskirts that kind of reputation, that like hellhole reputation. If there were more bonfires in frigid outskirts, or your own like equivalent, right? I don't think I would have that strong of an opinion or like of an impression of that area. Where are we right now? Is there anything down here that... No, it's just another way to go. Okay. I don't prefer the Elden Ring benches, but it's good for convenience. Long run backs most of the time doesn't add much to the difficulty, it's just boring. Oh, hell yes. The last Judge run back, a lot of people complain about it was fine because it matched the theme that era, thumbing up to the Citadel and stuff. Yeah, the last Judge run back was nothing compared to run backs I've done in other games, for sure. Sure, there's no annoying boss run back in this game, right? I mean, I hope not. But what do I know? No! Okay. Okay, so there's a bench here. I'm gonna read what you're writing soon. Aha! Seeing the bench just warms my heart, as well as my character. In the context of combat, it's fine. Just another component of the challenge. For exploration, it's not as fun because it makes you repeat stuff with little purpose. It definitely adds padding to the game, and as you say, for no real reason. And I guess I think Frigid Outskirts also has the problem that the boss at the end just a double copy paste boss. Yes, there was a fantastic boss at the end. Maybe we would feel different. Maybe. I mean, when it comes to the Frigid Outskirts example, I guess another question I would have to ask myself is that, sure, Frigid Outskirts is memorable to me because it's such a hellish place, but is that a good thing? Like, the reason why I have these feelings and memories of that particular area is because it sucks. Like, I had a bad time being there. So maybe that's not a good thing to remember the game by. Seems like people like doing that to prepare the people for the next act, for example, for the Stinky Frogman. Oh, did I miss something? I like it when games have a hidden benches though, because they reward those players who carefully look at every pixel. It's very good for games that definitely wants like an exploration / secret finding kind of playstyle or mechanic. Absolutely. And I definitely think that Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Silksong definitely falls into that category of you want to encourage players to explore as much as possible, because it's an exploration game as much as it is like a boss fighter. Oh. It's quite easy to see hidden walls once your eyes get used to it. The way I've gone about it, personally, when playing this game, or this particular playthrough, is that I kind of just strike walls where I think a secret room would logically be. So I don't really look at the textures of the walls and stuff. Which is why you have probably seen me at some point just randomly striking a wall and being like, huh, shouldn't there be something here? And that's just because I personally feel like the person Sevet personally feel like there should be something here, and that is why I hit the walls at random times. I'm like the Karen of video games. I feel entitled to a secret, so I'm just hitting walls randomly. Okay, I'm messing up here a little bit. I see that you're writing, but I'm just trying to get past this particular area. Ah, come on. Oh, and I killed the light. Oh, there we go. It's quite easy to see hidden. Yeah, there are some secrets that are very hidden. It's just so smacking. So just smacking every wall is valid. I mean, that I think at that point you have gone a bit too far, right? If the gameplay you're trying to promote from your players is strike every single damn wall in the game, then I don't know. Maybe it's not fun at that point. I mean, as long as it's not part of the core gameplay, I would say. If there's like a cool ass Easter egg that you can only get by hitting a certain pixel, that's kind of cool. But as long as it's just an optional extra thing and not part of like the core gameplay experience you're trying to deliver. Hollow Knight fans hitting their 30,485th wall so to find every frayed yeah, to find one frayed rosary string. That's the thing, right? They tease you with those glowing shinies. And you expect like a mask shard or whatever, but nah, you're just getting 30 bucks. Where are we going? We are going very... I did notice that we missed quite a lot of areas. An ancient tuning mechanism. Alright, let's play a solo. Path of mild inconvenience complete. Hell yeah! So there are actual birds here. Dude, we just got out of jail and now we're immediately kidnapped by a bird. No, no! Fade down cloak. Fable feather down, layered within the cloak. Leap again while airborne. Soar above foes, reach new heights right from above. Double jump. Okay, I thought it was a boss, but no. Oh, yes! Burb is friend, yes. I misjudged you, Burb. Oh, yes. I actually looked at my old streams the other day. And I did remember that there was like a double jump in the original Hollow Knight. But now we actually have a double jump in Silksong as well. Oh, this is so good. My theory is that the secrets that actually have like tools and good stuff are easier to spot. And the bad things like rosary strings are rewarded to those who look really carefully. That makes a lot of sense. Because you probably don't want to like prohibit players from like using, say... Yeah, let's see the flint slate, right? You're not freezing anymore. Thank your burp feathers. Oh! Oh! Burps so fluffy. Oh, play some music for it. Okay. It like starts purring and stuff. Also, I've said many times that these bugs don't really make any sense. What kind of bug is this supposed to be? A big bug chicken. All right, let's see what we missed as we were flying around. Oh, we can double jump. Okay, so now, okay, we are still freezing though. Well, are we? Probably a moth. Oh, that's actually a really good suggestion or theory. And I mean, this place does have a lot of light bulbs, so it, you know, moths are attracted to light, right? Moths are insanely fluffy. I don't think I've seen a moth up close, so I can't really say. I feel like we've been here before, haven't we? No, we have not. We have not. I had planned to do some mild studying to get even further in front of my comrades, but I am lacking the motivation. I will say this, family friendly G, hold off on studying for the next hour or so. I'm kidding, of course. What are you studying at the moment? It's a big moth then. I think it makes sense. Oh, you can double jump after you have done a strike. Oh man, the movement. Okay, this is actually a big deal, having the double jump. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Oh hell yeah, dude. Oh, I love it. Are you a friend? Mask maker. Hey visitor, grand you are, but you have already a mask, already a face. It is for those without that I must carve. Oh, so I guess I really didn't think about it, but all NPCs in this game do have masks, but they are not born with them, apparently. Hey, can I buy a mask from you? I'll deserve a face, a chance to be, until I wither for the faces I shall provide. Okay, there's literally no reason to be here, but at least we found it. Unless there's like an item I can give him. Lore dude. I can't give him the core commandment. Oh, you're studying how AI truly works. As in like large language models. Like ChatGPT and stuff. But I don't wanna. I mean, AI is one of those things that are just gonna be more and more prevalent, right? So it's probably like good knowledge to have, like not just for your studies, but just like in general. For good and for ill. Wait, where are we now? Oh, we're just, yeah, okay, we have been here before. We're just dropping down again. God. Okay, I guess we're done here now. I'm already in front of my classmates, so I don't really need to study today, but I told myself to do it. I mean, you definitely strike me as a very like diligent student, family friendly G. And I get the feeling that you're not gonna like, you're not gonna struggle in school, right? But I will trust your judgment in what you want to do and what you should do. I mean, I guess it's also a good thing to when you promise yourself something to follow through with it, because otherwise it's quite easy to make mistakes every time you like try to commit to something. Another thing, like for instance, like when you start to go to the gym or something, then actually committing to your promise to go to the gym is quite difficult for many people. Alternatively, the AI bubble pops, at least hopefully. But that will have consequences as well, Hollow Knight. I mean, they are talking about the AI stuff being a bubble. For sure. But however, like, so much of the, I guess, like, the speculative economy, let's say, like, the guys who just try to invest in new technology, I feel like they are very high on AI stuff at the moment. And when the bubble pops, like, there are gonna be consequences, I think. Oh, you're also researching that Space Company Spiegel. Oh, that's cool. What's your motivation for not jumping out the window? Alright. Question for you guys. Are we done with Mount Faye now? I do see that there is another place. No, that's just the burb. I guess we're done. I just guess we're done. Did you get that mask shard? Yes, I just got it. And I assume you mean the mask shard that you need to double jump to get. Because that one I did get. Yeah, okay, good. There we go. The best part is Mount Faye was completely optional, and by doing this challenging platform session, you're rewarded with a double jump. Oh, so that means that there are players in this game who have completed Hollow Knight Silksong without double jump. Oh, the poor souls. That's gonna make the rest of the game so much easier than without it. Yeah, for sure. Team Share being generous this time. Those who remember Path of Pain's reward. I never did Path of Pain, so I don't actually know the reward, but I do remember how hard Path of Pain was. Surely there are. Does that mean that we're kind of playing the game on easy mode at the moment? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna start it, but I'm gonna keep the stream as background, in the background as music. Alright, good. However, family friendly G. Now, only because you said that, I'm gonna pester you with so many questions. So you'll have to either turn off the stream or just pay attention, I guess. Maybe we can, like, ask you questions about generative AI, just to keep you on your toes. It's like turning down the difficulty from nightmare to hard. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Let's go back to Act 1. I did say I wanted to go back to Act 1, and then we did the whole Mount Faye side quest, which is definitely worthwhile, given that now we have a double jump, which is crazy good. First and foremost, I want to revisit Bone Bottom. Yeah, no, yes, okay, so now we have a bench here again. And there is another quest. Oh, I need to donate shards, and I do not... Do I want to use up all of my shards just to donate? I mean, yeah. Wait, do I even have enough? It's just enough, right? Yeah. After this, can we go to the blasted steps? Yeah. I can actually show you what I intended to do back in Act 1. Give me a second. When did you check the Bellhart's board last time? Good question, actually. We can check that as well. Where I wanted to go is that I wanted to go back to Farfields and do the... I wanted to do the arena that's just here, that I'm located, or pointing in with my marker right now. But yeah, we can do Blasted Steps and the Bellhart first. And if there's any other place in Act 1 that we should visit, please let me know, and I'll make sure to get there. Now the city in the city. Oh, the quote-unquote city in the city also had one for quest. If it wasn't enough already. I guess we're gonna eventually get back to Act 2 and continue on with the Citadel. But there sure are a lot of quests, or wishes as they're called, in this game. Okay, there's one more quest here. Another donation. And this time I do not have enough money. Well, that just goes to show that I do need to do some farming, I guess, off stream. Just in order to afford all of these quests. Okay, but you wanted to go to the blasted steps, Arnie. Please guide me, because I have no idea why we would want to go back here. I mean, okay, there are a bunch of new areas, I guess, that we can now explore with our newfound abilities, right? But we have been here before, yes. But now we have double jump. See the path under the bench. Let's have a look. Yeah, yeah, to the left. Yes. But first we need to talk to this guy again. Hoi Dan, what's a fancy prancy bug like you creeping into Grindle's cozy little nook for? Heard we had some nice stuff, did ya? Ho ho! All kinds of tasty goodies to find their way here, that's for sure. I care little for how you procure your goods, thief. If you have something worth reading, I may part with my rosaries. Oh, he's actually a merchant. Well, we never say no to a fair swap. Hehe! Now take a look at what we got. Did my pre-study yoga and now we're locked in. Pre-study yoga? Now that I've never heard before. Pre-study yoga. He asked for so much roses. That is very true. I do like the descriptions of all the items. Like they very much give the merchant more personality. Okay, so this gives us more rosaries. I mean, I'm not sure if I should even read these items. Like, I can't afford anything. Like, not anytime soon. I'm just gonna explore real quick just to see what we do actually find if we go all the way to the top here. See, this is one of those areas where I just feel like there should be a secret door or secret path. Go down a bit. Okay. Why not do a separate dedicated farming stream? Some of us would might give you company, and that way other viewers don't actually miss storyline play. Secret wall here, by the way. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. That's an interesting idea, Super Week. But I think in order, like, before you even start one of those streams, I think you need like a deep topic at hand to discuss before you actually start farming. Because otherwise it's gonna be a lot of silence, I think. Like, you need like the deepest, most philosophical, like most controversial, like whatever, like a topic that definitely like never runs out of steam. Bugborn of Farloom, you have been chosen. May your still holy gilding garden. Gilding harden your soft shell. Stand eternal as our arbiter that no bug-bearing sin shall step within our sacred halls. Huh. There is something there at the top. You have already collected it though. Oh, I guess I didn't remember that I've been here before. This is a good lore place. Oh, is this gonna be like an arena? No. Where are we? Okay. Play a song for them. Okay. Group therapy and farming stream. Yeah, something like that. And then murder them. Or wait. I did see one little head pop up there. Now that wasn't annoying at all. Will that happen every time? I mean that was just. There are some good music in this game, and there are some bad music in this game, and that was of course the former. Baby Yudgy is so cute. I mean they are deep in the propaganda. Oh, this is just like a shard mine, basically. Oh, a beast shard? What does that mean? Ah, just more shards. Okay, fair enough. You know how you get journal entries. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, but I definitely feel bad about doing this. Okay. Soup Up Week, you told us about group therapy. After what I'm about to do... Oh. I did not mean to quit the music there. This is the rarest journal entry. But now they're not showing up anymore. Wait, did I do something bad? Do I need to like reset the area perhaps? Oh, I'm gonna have more silk. Ah, that... They sense your evil intentions. Okay, can we get silk somewhere? How do we even get... Oh, this is not the way out. 2 should be enough. Okay. I didn't even realize that playing music costs silk, to be honest. Okay, let's try this again. Squirm. Defeat 2 more to complete the hunter's notes. Hopefully... Oh, 2 more to go. Oh, do I need to kill more? Why? I'm sorry. You know, if police come and question us, I'm gonna say that I was forced to do this. Oh. They're not very clever, are they? Or maybe they are. Oh, there we go. Huh. Some are in the foreground and some are in the background, so it's a bit tricky to see who you can actually hit. This is where they grow up to become Judge Knight, you can see outside. Ah! Okay, there we go. Now let's leave this place and never talk about it again. Because what we have done here is not something that we should be proud of. You monster! I know. They don't grow up anymore. I mean, I guess we can tell ourselves that we've done a good thing because we're kinda preventing those annoying enemies to come to life. Does not make it feel any better though. Magnetic dice. We did speak a lot about tabletop RPGs at the beginning of stream. Used in simple games and believed to bring luck to the bearer. Best yellow to... I don't even know what it does. What the hell does it mean, believed to bring luck? Believed to bring luck. Oh, blocks incoming damage, but it's chance based. That is very good. That's actually insanely good. Big chance about 10% if I remember correctly. But that will definitely come up at some point. That could be our first philosophical question for the farming stream. Would you kill baby Hitler? Now that is a good question. It's super hard to actually... And the best part, it's better with Wanderer. Wait, why is it better with Wanderer? I forgot why, but I remember reading about it. Huh, interesting. Okay, but I guess we're done here. Oh, increase crit chance. Ah! Let's go to far fields. Alright, in regards to your question, Soup of Week. I mean, I guess the obvious answer would be yes, I think. But at the same time, I don't think that would like stop the rise of like Nazi Germany, right? Like I think like another person would just take his place. Maybe. It's so hard to say because we're talking about so many unknowns in this scenario, right? So I don't think it would solve as much as one would perhaps initially believe. Based on your justification for your action today, I guess I know your answer. I mean, it's very difficult also because it's so easy to like rationalize these kind of things. Like, oh, I'm gonna prevent the Holocaust. Of course I'm gonna do it. But at the same time, if you're literally holding a baby in your hands, like, your emotions probably will come into effect, right? I mean, if we're traveling back into time, don't I have the opportunity to like be a good father or whatever? Like, can't I change the course of history in another way that's less murderous? I'm not sure. We forgot to do the... Oh, Arnie, I just thought that was the thing in blasted steps. Okay, tell you what, Arnie, tell you what. I'm gonna do one attempt here, and if I fail, we can always go back to blasted steps. That is. Wait. Oh, I need to go down here. So, and given that we're entering with 3 less health, then yeah, and that the first thing I did was taking more damage. I guess we're all gonna see where this is gonna go. But yeah, we did find this area. Like, I mean, I guess you can see this area even without the hook ability. But actually entering this place did show us, well, a fairly cool area. I mean, the skulls on the walls do tell a very tricky question. Did you take the nearby bench here? I think I did, yeah. Next to the sewing lady. Okay, let's try this out. No! I thought I would have the opportunity to jump there, but apparently not. Oh, come on! That was not much of an attempt, was it? Ah, but now we lost our cocoon. But let's head back to Blasted Steps nonetheless. I did say that I was gonna do it. I guess while we're here, let's do this. Okay. If there are no other objections, then let's see if we can figure this out. As in, if we can figure out the actual fight. I'm not even sure if there's gonna be like any reward at the end. I guess we're about to find out. Can I get one healing in before we actually head back? The answer is yes. It's a bit jarring that she keeps double jumping whenever I want to float. But I guess that's something you're gonna get used to, like, eventually. I need to also remember that you do not need to stand on the ground to heal. Especially in this kind of fight. Oh god. No! Okay, I'm not dead yet. No! I have really bad memories of this gun. It must be because I wasn't using claw line. But I totally forgot it at the time. Wait, claw line? I hope you're eating a lot of protein. A decent amount, I would say, Sir Walk a lot. Welcome to the stream, by the way. But why do you ask? I get the feeling that we're gonna get a... wait. Should I use memory crystal here? I get the feeling a typical Sir Walk-a-Lot answer is coming up here. With these many... I knew it! I knew it! With these many deaths, you should be bulking up mad with all these old push-ups. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You know? I did do a lot of push-ups right when I died. When I played Dark Souls, if you remember, Sir Walk-a-Lot. And back then, I was way weaker than I was now. So I guess I have already taken your advice to heart. Like, over the years. Claw is the ability you use for the rings. Oh! Wait, how do you get up here if you didn't have that ability? So when we're doing push-ups, I want to join in. Okay, I mean, yeah. If you die a lot, I will blame you. Okay, so... At which number of deaths should we do push-ups? What is an appropriate number? And also, how many push-ups are we doing? And I expect each and every one of you to join me. So Family Friendly G has already volunteered, but now it becomes a group activity, okay? But yeah, what is a good number? Stick to the walls like this. 5 deaths, 5 push-ups. This how they punish people in the military. You're all soldiers now. Oh, I saw that that memory ability there. That was really cool. Wait, I'm gonna look at chat soon. I'm just trying to not die. This is actually quite tricky. This is actually quite tricky. I believe the original agreement was per every 20 deaths. I've only seen it once. And in Top Gun 2. Alright, so at 160, we're doing 20 push-ups. That seems appropriate, and we are almost there. Now start walk a lot. I think this might have backfired on you. Assuming you're also doing the push-ups, and I have no way to confirm. Alright, let's try this again. I think that the trick here is to like try to hug the walls as much as possible. Okay, let's try to not take damage on the way down as well. That would be bad. Yeah, there we go. Are you familiar with Hubris Nemesis? I mean, I know that a Nemesis is like immortal enemy, right? And Hubris is, I guess, another word for arrogance. Unless there's like a distinction that I'm not aware of. Oh, come on! I sincerely hope that the reward you get after this is gonna be good. If you do get anything, I'm not even sure. Because this is quite tricky. Hubris is arrogance and Nemesis is gods slaying you down as a result. Who is the one with hubris and who is the god in this scenario? I assume I'm the one with hubris. But who's playing the parts of the divine? Oh, come on. Oh no. I feel my own impatience getting in the way here and actually making me take a lot of damage before we actually get there. And chat is playing the role of Nemesis. I guess that is the natural hierarchy when it comes to streaming. Okay, let's try to not take damage. I owe you guys 20 push-ups if I do fail here. This is my promise, my pledge. That ability is really good, by the way, the crystal ability. Ho 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 ho! If I can be on screen, that would be very helpful. Yeah, with only one health, that's so hard. I made a promise. My hubris got me to this point. Family friendly G. It's time to deliver. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Hopefully, I was right here with you in spirit. There we go. I accidentally tabbed out. I mean, super weak. You can just tell me that you did 40. I mean, like there's no way for me to know. And now we just need a payment on the unpaid 120. Can we do this in like a payment plan? Maybe even with interest. Cause 120 just in a row like that's that was tougher than I remember. Family friendly G. I appreciate the solidarity. Okay, but now with some extra blood being pumped with oxygen around our body, we will definitely do this in the first try. And it's absolutely hubris talking there. Oh, I should probably... I haven't really even thought about tools actually for this fight. I probably don't want to use the tool I got at the moment. Have more than doubled my bench PB, but still balls at push-ups. That's crazy. I feel like when it comes to like doing any sort of exercise, sometimes you have a good day, sometimes you have a bad day, and like being mentally unprepared and just like having to do something on the spot can really like mess you up. And the floating down always makes me wonder the gender of the character. I mean, I think Hornet has been described as a daughter before, so so I will assume she's female. She also usually wearing a dress, right? The more stereotypical for women to do so. I'm not doing 20 more if you fail again. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best. I would love for these guys to be a bit further down so I can actually see where I'm going when I'm pogoing. Are we done? We're not done. Wait, what's happening now? Okay, we are not done, everyone. We are not done. Code red, code red. We are platforming. We are platforming. We are platforming and we are on a timer. Wrong way, wrong way. One health left. But now what? Now what? Oh, air. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, damn. That was really cool. That was really cool. Man, a great reward as well. First try at the platforming. Oh, it's only that I took the wrong way. That really messed me up. I thought I was clever because I knew you took the left part way down. Then I just assumed like, the right way is probably better to get up. And I didn't remember it was a dead end. Oh, that was really cool. I'm very happy that we did that. And I owe it all to the push-ups. That's what I'm gonna say. You didn't die, so it counts as the first try. There we go. Let's see here. I truly did not expect to do like a platforming sequence there. I expected like a boss or something instead. But no, getting the mask is absolutely a worthwhile reward. Silver lining about the push-ups, they will make you buff for when bench weather outdoor resumes. True, true. You have to, well, if you're interested in that kind of thing, you have to figure out ways to get in your reps as you're waiting for beach weather. Push-ups makes it better at games. When's the next 20? I'm gonna use it when I really need the buff. Nice job. Guess the wings really helped there. Yes! Hell yes! Absolutely. I mean, the wings is gonna make the game easier in every respect, I think. For good and bad, for everyone watching. Let's see here. Now I just want to get back to the fast travel point, and then we will be able to get... Yeah, blast the step time. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I had in mind. And there we go. And after we're done with blasted steps, I don't think there's anything left for us to do except for getting back to Act 2 and continuing on. We haven't done any boss fight today, have we? That would be nice, like to have a boss fight before the end of the stream. Okay, so now we need to go down to the right. Actually, let me say it first. There we go. There's one more thing for Act 1 other than blast step. Oh, is there? Okay, never mind then. Never mind then. Let's see. Yeah, this is where we're gonna go. Blast step is a really cool area. Just the sheer nothingness, like just the desperation of this place. I won't be doing push-ups when you die in the game. I would cause a negative positive feedback loop. I trust you know the distinction. Oh. Boss or arena? Boss or arena? Boss! Okay! Another duo fight, another duo fight. Ah. Oh, come on, are you serious? Oh, I missed everything. Literally everything. Oh, come on! I'm better than this. I love the new crystal tool we got, by the way. I literally ran into it. There's one more, right? There's one more. Yes. No? You said you didn't do any bosses today, right? I gotcha. Thank you, Artie. Okay. I just assumed the other guy was gonna be super pissed when I killed his friend. I guess we did a boss. Thank you so much, Arnie, for guiding us here. That's the second. No, it's not the second dual boss. It's just that we did the Cogwork Dancers so recently. He is pissed, alright. Oh, are we gonna see him later then? I'm never really here for the games, but at least this is much better than Dark Souls. Those those ones were traumatic. I really like Dark Souls. But yeah, I guess traumatic is a way to describe them. I don't want us to be too overpowered for this boss. Fair enough. Oh, I failed up there. Okay, so where are you even supposed to go here? I guess we're still, because Wanderer Bridge is fine. Wanderer is a very powerful crest, that's for sure. Okay, so that's the point of no return then. So this is as far left we can go. But you can still bounce on these balloons. Oh, there's even a house here. Are you a friend? Pinstress. So rude to raise a Pinterest from the deep meditation. You carry on with that kind of brash behavior and you're likely to be stuck quick enough. Wait, is Pinterest? That's the one who upgrades needles, isn't it?
That's fine.
I'm surprised to find a bug of sound mind alive in such an inhospitable place. Your warrior learned in the blades of this land. Aye, a Pinterest! Your needle there might fit your fare, strange that it is and all, but it's the pin that's the glorious weapon of Farloom. Given I'm now awake, maybe you fancy a little training. Care to test the power of a Pinterest? Might be even this old master could show you a thing or two. I'm happy to learn anything. Good guess, but no. Okay. But we can't train with her. Bold choice, Needlebug. Let's get our shells shaken. Oh, it's just a cutscene. Needle strike. Charge X in the needle, then release as a deadly attack. Oh! How grand to face an opponent with a bit of energy. You're a skilled one, clear enough. I hope my training has granted you some insight. Let's try this out. Okay, so when you're in this mode, you're charging up a strike and then release. Wait. Did my eyes deceive me? Or did we just shoot a projectile? Right? In either direction. Or am I wrong? I mean, we do the... Oh, is this gonna change depending on the crest? Wait, I desperately want to... Yeah, the strike is different for every crest. Yes! Okay. Just to explore a bit. Ah, okay. So, I'm not sure if these are actual projectiles or not, shooting to the left and to the right. But the strike itself, yes, it is definitely different. Ooh, that's just a big-ass swing. And I'm assuming these deal a lot more damage. I'm not sure which one is the best, and I think that heavy strikes are more of like a niche thing, more than anything. That being said, I think they can definitely be used at some points. Especially if the projectiles that I think is a projectile, well, is a projectile. Because then you get access to like a range attack. That you can use. That's not tool based, which would be super neat. Okay. But Arnie, you said that you had one more thing to do in, or one more thing for us in Act 1. Are you ready to divulge said thing? I tried to study, but I don't think watching a stream simultaneously is a good idea for me. I shall take a break from studying today. I mean, at least you get something done, right? I mean, I'm in two minds of this, family friendly G, because I'm very happy that you did push-ups with me, And I'm very happy that you're here watching the stream, of course. But I would never want to like keep one away from studies. As a man formerly involved with academic work, let's say, I feel bad keeping other people's away from it. Okay, time to go to Greymore. Okay. How many times do you need to say blank tile? Black tile? Oh, I missed something by the Pinterest, really? Wait, I missed something. Alright, let's head back. Blasted steps. Sir Walkalot, is this another joke that's going over my head here? I don't want to write out the full word you said twice and get banned. Wait, what did I say? Did I say something bad? The only thing I got to go on is your hint there. Erecta. Here we have the serial killer. This isn't the thing we missed. Am I saying erectile? Like I'm definitely not saying erectile. I'm just trying to like figure out what I'm saying that is that does sound like that word. Oh, welcome, Miss Grown Up. Come to inspect the red rocky creatures like new. We have found a very big one, fresh but not too fresh. A pair of beasts attacked me here, burrowing through the stone with their spiral shells. I cut this one down and the other fled. Oh, Ma? Really? New wishes that she had the pair. She could have studied much. Unluckily to meet such a big feast of learnings. Yeah, this is a serial killer. That is my game theory when it comes to new. Okay, so we missed something here apparently. A serial eater. Ah. Did you even say that instead of projectile? If so, it went right over my head. Oh, is that what I said? Okay, so now we're here again. What did we miss? Okay, maybe I should like read that properly, but it was something regarding the like their way being like the people who follow their way are being like shunned by the Citadel or something. Outside and left. Okay, outside and left. Could one also do sit-ups so the arms don't get ultra tired every 20 days? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Saying that for my sake. It must have been his Swedish accent, for sure. I'm sure I say a lot of things that can be misheard as something bad that I have no idea about, because yeah, I do have this cute little accent. I probably need to go through that ring. Wait, can I? No, I cannot. Soren, yo, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. The WM is such a game changer for this next part. I can see it for sure. How are you, Soren? Did you get to? I remember you said you wanted to go to a concert. Was that this weekend or was it like during another time? I forgot. We missed quite a lot here actually, because this is a new area altogether. I finally told the new manager about me joining the Navy, and he was surprisingly very supportive. That's gonna be on the 24th. Okay, so it's coming up. Well, that's great to hear. That means there's one less thing to worry about when it comes to your life plans. Adorable accent, indeed. I love how Scandinavians say jump as. Wait, how are you? Super weak. You can't say that because now I'm super self-conscious about how I say jump. Jump. No, how are you? How are you supposed to say jump? Oh man, now this is not gonna. This is stuck in my head now. I remember several years ago we did stream Terraria, and at that point the pronunciation of the word wyvern or wyvern, I mean the fantasy creature, you know, the sort of like a dragon, a worm-like creature with wings, wyvern or wyvern. Like, someone said that I pronounced it weirdly, and ever since then I have never been able to like pronounce wyvern like in the way that I usually did it. Not the way you're doing it. Okay, no matter what I'm doing it wrong. I love the way Australians say no with like 12 extra letters. Over here saying no. And I know another thing Australians do is the fact that sometimes when they say no, they start off by saying yes. So, do you want to go to the concert? Yeah, no. Or yeah, nah. I mean, I can't do an Australian accent, but something like that. Which is really fun as well. You're generally very soft on your consonants. Very soft on my consonants. I mean, maybe. I should probably like speak a bit of Swedish just to see like where we can actually pick up on why I sound like I sound when I speak English. Anyways, coral sways, clear water flows upon our river free of time. But to be fair, Soup of Week, you speak with an accent as well, do you not? Cause you're Dutch, right? Sands of Karak. Ah, okay, so you hit these and you build bridges. Oh. Could be worse. In Greek, nai means yes, but it sounds like no. Yeah, that could definitely be confusing for sure. But that's just like the Greek way of saying yes, right? Like you're not actually speaking English then. There we go. I'm not Dutch by origin, but Dutches also have a fun, goofy accent. Okay. Wait, you did visit the Philippines. Did you visit like your original family then, or are you from some? Wait, didn't you say that you had? I might be misremembering, but I vaguely remember you said that you're like French or had family in France. I might be wrong. I definitely might be wrong here. I was a moderator for an Australian streamer. I watched him so much, I got used to the accent. I mean, I know that there are people who very quickly... Wait, give me a second. Let's just listen to the music. I messed up there. The music is very pretty, but it's not quite as good as Core Chambers, I don't think. Yeah, but the music is good nonetheless. But yeah, there are people who very easily pick up other accents. So I know of like a Swedish former co-worker who spoke with like the weirdest English accent. Like she didn't speak English like me, and she explained the reason why. Like she picks up an accent by just talking with like anyone basically. Alright. I've been taking the time to practice several Linkin Park songs to not only be prepared for the concert, but to be ready for the slim possibility that the band will allow me to sing multiple songs with them. Yeah, I mean, you told us about your plan during... Was it Friday stream? I don't remember. So practicing is definitely the way to go. I was visiting family on my mom's side, and my dad's side is in France. Yes, excellent memory. Okay. I was ready there for a second that... that I was making a fool out of myself. Alright, but... I guess the point is that we're all speaking with accents here. I guess maybe not you, Sir Walkabout, and you, Soren, because you are... oh, memory locket, nice. Because one of you are in the UK and one of you are from the US. Oh, so many bounces! What the hell? Oof, you you have to retrace a lot of steps here. I remember a very funny episode where the towel guy on the beach of Rhodes asked a woman whether she wanted a massage. She said no, and he pointed out in Greek that means yes. Oh man, that's gonna be super confusing. I assume if you're like living at a hotel or whatever, then I assume like the staff would be very used to it. But yeah, if you're like speaking to just like a general Greek person, then that could definitely be confusing. One of the things I realized when it comes to being noticed by someone in the music industry is that they are not only looking for someone who can sing, but someone who can also sustain the same level of singing for an extended period of time, such as an entire concert. Oh yeah! I've never been a singer myself, but you do notice that every band member, like not only the singer, they get super like sweaty after a while. Which makes a lot of sense, of course, given that it is, you know, draining to perform like for an extended period of time. Technically, everyone speaks with an accent a lot. True. But you don't really consider like the Texan American English to be an... Okay, I guess in the US, I guess you can really like distinguish between the English spoken at different parts of the states. But I guess if you're a Swede, then some of those accents are just being like boiled together, like to just one English, like American English accent, I guess. I'm gonna do 20 sit-ups every 10 deaths, so after push-ups, since you're too good of a gamer. Okay, I'm gonna join you at 170th death. But at the moment, we're kind of just chilling and exploring, so there are not many like high-stakes gaming moments happening at the moment. He was definitely a womanizer. Strictly speaking, there's a so that was his way of flirting, I guess. Strictly speaking, there's a difference between accent and dialect. Is there? What would be the difference? Okay, I kind of messed up a little here. I missed it. In Swedish, dialect equals brytning. And what would an accent be? Maybe I'm like too ignorant when it comes to my own language here, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. Accent is when you're a foreign speaker. Dialect is from a region in your country. Aha, I see. Oh, accent is brytning. Okay, got it. How many times have I died? Okay, I need to focus up a bit. The country accent was actually a mixture of English, Scottish, and Irish, and was apparently influenced by African slaves. I didn't know that. I promise I'm not messing around. I'm trying my best here. Oh, I think the reason why I might be struggling is the wind, actually. There we go. Oh no, no, no! It broke! The platform broke! Okay, we made it to the other side, but we do not have much health left. No! No! Why did it have to be a spiky ball there? Oh, that's kind of a cool mechanic, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like you have to follow the branches like that. That's really quite cool. All right, let's do it again. Texas was never a Western state until after the Civil War. It was a southern state owned by Mexico, and everyone spoke Spanish. I see. I guess that would explain, at least to a certain extent, why Texan American English is a bit distinct. Okay, let's see if we can jump back up here. Yes, we can. The idea of the Western cowboy was originally a joke of how the Chinese see Western civilization. Hollywood ended up capitalizing off it by making movies. Oh, really? that's quite curious. And then we ended up with like Western, like as a genre. The original cowboys and bandidos were Mexicans. I see. Like when it comes to American culture and history, I must admit that like I am very much uneducated, let's say. I mean, I know about certain things, right? The states were originally colonized by the Europeans. Then there was a great war for independence. And there was another war where the states were in civil war with each other. And that's basically all I know. And now it's like the global superpower. I want to take a break from studying today. Aren't you taking a break? Or is it hard for you to stay away? Or maybe you're just referencing me talking about me and Sword, I guess, talking about the US. Yeah, the wind is definitely making things a bit trickier here. There was a lot of shady shit I discovered that the natives and Spanish really shady shit I discovered with the natives and Spanish went through back when I studied Mexican American history back in college. There was a video being made recently by a fairly big YouTuber, Philosophy Tube, if you've heard of that channel. And there she actually talked about the native population of the US. And I learned a thing or two during that video that I didn't know about beforehand. And yes, I mean, I guess it's very widely known at this point that the colonization effort made by Europeans in all parts of the world, not only the Americas, had some downsides to them, let's just say. My brain's at max capacity, I can't take anymore. I'm imagining you right now, family friend Najib, having like this big head and with like wrinkles inside them, and you're like, trying to keep in the knowledge. I need to remember how ChatGPT works. There's a lot of things they don't teach us in high school. I see. That's a bit curious, though. When countries do not speak about like the part of history that they did, that might be a bit more, let's say, embarrassing. I mean, I know for instance that we in Sweden did a lot of shady stuff during the Second World War. Like even if we did, like even we in Sweden were neutral throughout the duration of the war, there was like parts of Sweden that were more Nazi friendly than one might have thought. My ex correctly diagnosed me with Asperger's. I found it very difficult to not obsess about information. It's both a blessing and a curse. If you get that reference, I respect. Oh, I don't. Wait, I don't even know what Asperger's is, to be honest. So, Philosophy Tube is so good. Yes! Philosophy Tube is one of those channels where whenever like a video gets uploaded, I like basically immediately watch it. Very informative stuff there. There we go. It's from a brilliant TV show, Monk. Never heard of it. Is that like a British thing, or is it just something that I just don't know about? Yeah, I need to focus up a bit here. Ooh, we made it here. Oh boy. Asperger's is a form of autism, but Sweden took the use when they had to flee Denmark during World War II. Yes, I know that I guess the opinion regarding, well, Nazi Germany did shift during the war. So at the beginning, Sweden was quite like friendly with Germany and stuff, and you know, there was a change in opinion at some point where, yeah, like Sweden did become like a safe haven for some Jewish people, for one reason or another. General Hernan Cortes, the Spanish conquistador from the Spanish army, was kind of a Napoleon in his day. He befriended one native village, destroyed the next, befriended one after, and so on and so forth. He had several children with several native women who would end up becoming the ancestors of modern-day Mexican, Cubans, and Salvadorans. I see. That's actually... I did say that I don't know about American history a lot, and which is true, but I know even less about, I guess, South American history. Because, yeah, like, Spain had a huge empire back in the day as well. It's, you know, not only the Brits. Well, I guess there's also, you know, the Dutch Empire and so on and so forth. But yeah, like, when you think about the colonial times, I think that usually people associate it with, well, yeah, the Brits. But yeah, there were many European powers that were superpowers. Spain being one of them, of course. Countries not teaching their own history. How much did you learn about the history of Swedish-Sami relations in school? I think I didn't get any. Oh yeah, I didn't know anything about that at all. And for those of you who don't know, Sami, they are like the native population of Sweden. They're still around, actually. One thing I know, that herding reindeers in Sweden is only allowed to do by the Sami people, because like that's part of, I guess, their culture and stuff. Bench coming up. So yeah, to answer your question there, Sword, I don't know anything about that. Well, nearly nothing at very least. Ooh, a simple key! I know I want to use this. I already know where I want to use this. You know, I kind of always thought that the Vikings were like the original people in Sweden, at least when I grew up. And it's only like when I started playing Crusader Kings where I realized that, oh yo, at the northern parts of Sweden, there were no like Asatruans, Norse people. They were Sami people there. Regarding Swedish shape, we only need to look at their haircuts. Well, this haircut, that's pretty normal, isn't it? Like, it's not sticking out in any significant way. It still gets to me when I hear someone randomly referring to Christopher Columbus as an idiot who thought he discovered India, and that's why everyone calls the natives Indians, even though they weren't from India. But wait, okay, I completely admit here to being an idiot, Soren. I wouldn't say that Christopher Columbus is an idiot, but isn't that the original story? In that case, I'm sorry if I'm very ignorant here. I once worked with a Norwegian guy. He said that he didn't mind carrying a knife as long as it was in their back. It still scares me, him saying that. That is very turn the other cheek-esque. But I guess to like a more extreme extent. I'm so back. Welcome back, Arnie. Columbus spoke Italian and wrote in his journal that he discovered a new land and people who were of God. And the Spanish translation is Indus, which means God. Ah, is that how it... I did not know this. Yeah, this is actually completely new information to me. Where are we now, by the way? Oh, this is where you fight the last judge. Wait. I knew there was something here. I jumped around this area so much when I got here the first time, and I was like, there's no shortcut here? Really? Really? Yeah, it is where you were hitting the wall, exactly. Okay, so I was right all along. That place, you talked about hidden wall, but what? Yeah, exactly what they were referencing there. The name of Russia comes from Swedish Vikings sailing down the rivers of the area to Persia, meaning the men that row. Oh, really? That I didn't know either. I did know that Swedes did travel to Russia a lot, though. That is very true. If I remember correctly, it were like the Danish and the Norwegians. They were traveling westward. You know, during the Viking Age, right? Whereas the Swedes were traveling eastwards to Russia. Okay, I need to be a bit quicker here. Wait. Oh, okay, wait. I think I know what this is all about. Let me restart. No! Oh, that was close. That was close. Okay, this is cool. I must say, I kind of really like this mechanic with the branches climbing up like this. This is actually kind of cool. Denmark did Britain and the Norwegians did Ireland. Oh, is that how they split it up? Fair enough, fair enough. I did all this without double jump. It hurts. I could see that, absolutely. But I must say, like, this mechanic, I usually don't like platforming, but this mechanic with the branches, I really like it. I think it's really cool. Not to be the odd one out, but how about we save all this info to the farming stream? Not because my brain hurting, because that would what we talk about during that stream otherwise. The only thing here is that now have we confirmed that a farming stream will happen? Because I'm not sure about that. Not just yet. Yeah, okay. The Danes later did Normandy in France. The name comes from the Northmen. The farming stream is the friends we made along the way. How long would a farming stream even be? Like, how long do you need to farm resources in Silksong, I wonder? Yeah, doing all of this without double jump is just complete insanity. But with double jump, what's the alternative? You sadly farming lonely without us? I guess that's something we would want to avoid. I struggle seeing Stevie doing a farming stream, but I have recommendations. I get the feeling you're taking that way more literally than I am intending here. It can be really long or really short depending on where you farm. Fair enough. Just an hour, but we could buy a lot of stuff, so it wouldn't only be farming. And a lot of my farming spots take up some setup. Okay, that is a good point. So I was right. Yeah, if you combine farming with actually buying stuff from merchants, then yeah, that could definitely take some time. Oh wait, how do we do this? You probably need to use the grappling hook here, right? Yes. Ooh, that was close. Oh, okay, I can't wait there. I can't wait there. You need to just keep going. I will farm the 4 big knights around the Cogwork dances area. Oh, but they are so annoying to kill though. They drop like 50 each and are pretty easy to kill, and the bench is nearby. Are they easy to kill? I just went past them because they were so annoying. I can't believe you're even in doubt about wanting to spend more time with the gang, Sim. that is, you know, super quick. That is very wholesome, I will say. I guess I am a bit self-conscious about actually like about what I actually show on stream, right? And I'm not sure if I personally would like a farming stream, let's say. There's an old school game called Banished. It was developed by one guy. Warmly recommend. Is that the game that Lucius recommended? Wait, give me a second. I'm actually just gonna look up Discord real quick, because it could be that. And if that's the case, then we have 2 people vouching for Banished. Oh no, the one Lucius mentioned was named Banishers, not Banished. Very, very similar though. But yeah, I'll definitely add it to the list for sure, for sure. Banished. That's one pretty good, but we would like a good amount of practice so we could kill them before they attack. Yeah, I don't want, like, if I die, then, you know, the farming is getting kind of bad. The best place I found to farm is the top left corner of the citadel, a bench nearby some enemies. Okay. Before you move on from this area, explore the roof of the room. The roof of the room. I don't have much health left, so I'm a bit concerned about my health here. There's nothing really here, is it? What is this? Wonder plus Finstone will make quick work of the big knights. Vault Nest. Secret boss. But I only have 1 health. Wait. Is there a bench somewhere close? Because I only have 1 health. Okay, I assume sparkling things are bad. If you follow that spike you threw down. Okay, let's see. You got this 1 HP. I'm afraid. You just don't get hit. Ah! Wait, is that how you beat in this game? You just don't get hit. We'll take you all the way to... Ah, okay, so you fall down all the way there. But can you climb up again? Huh. Well, this isn't the type of game I would like to play. I do really like the graphics side. The artwork is really good. But yeah, I kind of messed up there, didn't I? Okay. Let's plan this out. You know what? I have an idea. I have a little idea here. I also like how often it makes Simon die. As long as it's entertaining, then it's good. Guys, don't tell him. Wait. Don't tell me what? But I have an idea. I have an idea. These guys are playing. Even if Coral Chamber has the best music in game, the music in the Blasted Steps is still really good. It is still really good. How about we change the thing to every 10 and every 5 deaths? You know, since you're such a pro. Here's the thing. We would definitely need to alter that number when we get to a difficult boss fight. Because remember Ant Smasher, how difficult Ant Smasher was for me? I died so many times to that boss. So what I'm trying to figure out here is, can I get back up by just climbing here? The answer is no, you cannot. Ah, that sucks. Or can you? No, you cannot. That hurts. That hurts me inside. We still need to talk about the repayment plan. True. True. We need to, yeah, set up a payment plan. We need to figure out the interest. We need to figure out the frequency of payments. Yeah, there's a lot of things to figure out here. But it will feel even better afterwards. I guess that's true as well. I need to break it from the other side. Got it. Oh, so if I didn't die during that little climb there, I would have gotten it. Oh well. Okay, but guys, listen. Listen, we have to talk. We have to speak. We have to discuss something. Okay? Yeah, Arnie, I'm afraid this is this is where we're going. I thought you forgot. I'm sorry, but not this time. Listen, I'm gonna end the stream here. But there is a light towards the end of the tunnel, okay? And that light is the fact that we're gonna be streaming tomorrow. Good progress though. Yeah, hell yes, hell yes. Didn't do much progress in chapter or in act 2, but we did a lot of progress nonetheless. We have obtained like new skills and stuff. We seem to all this off again. Should check for a solution for next hour. Yeah, this is gonna be a technical stream for the next hour, not a farming stream. But listen, we're gonna be back tomorrow, starting at 6 PM Central European Time. If you drop a follow, you will be notified when I go live. But nevertheless, we basically cleaned up Act 1, except one thing. I guess this is the one thing we're doing right now. He's just trying to get out of the push-ups. Exactly! I know that we're getting close to 165 deaths here. 10 push-ups for the night. Thank you for this stream. Thank you so much for being here, Arnie. And thank you everyone else. It's been awesome. It's been great. But yeah, tomorrow 6 PM. Hopefully I will see you there. But nevertheless and nonetheless, wherever you are in the world, hopefully you're doing good. And hopefully we together can have some good times going forward with some more Silksong coming up tomorrow. Have a good night. Yes, bye everyone. Be good. And stay awesome. Save it out.